Like, we start already. It's supposed to be 7 or 8 p.m. Then but I will start now. Yes. Oke. Ibu-ibu yang tidak membantu Pak Is.
Hari itu berapa hari menunggu?
Yang kerja.
Ya berapa hari?
Jadi dia datang hari tadi. Tapi ini masih makan. Kalau habis ya. Kalau kami kerja, terus kami semalam juga masih berpindah. Jumatnya kerja setengah hari. Baru saya jemput pas sholat dulu kita.
You have the subject already? Completed already?
Ya, kalau keluarga ya. Ya, maksudnya kan biasanya bapak-bapak yang suruh kan di sini juga ada silaturahmi. Atau kalau nanti Pak Bambang main bisa dipilih. Tapi ya itu kalau di luar itu susah banget gitu. Bisa dia.
Sampai yang pindah boleh ditaruh di sana. Di mana sih Mas?
Bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu, bapak-bapak, silakan.
Dibantuin sama yang ini.
Pak Is, print-printannya belum ada.
Oh, ini. Sortin lagi. Habis setahun. Habis tahun depan.
Tapi kalau sementara kalau ada perubahan bisa is eating
Sampai ada ya belum ya. Sampai waktu yang belum diketahui.
Kalau maskurnya areanya apa? IT juga.
Iya, high performance computing.
Oh, high performance.
Proyeknya
Rekaman.
Intel saya.
Oh, Intel, pakai Intel di situ. Punya di Chicago ya.
Proyek di Argon.
Oh, Argon ya.
Exascale project. Exascale project itu di 3 national lab. Argon, Oak Ridge, saya lupa yang satunya. Yang di Argon yang menang Intel sama Cray. Yang Oak Ridge ini kalau saya nggak salah Nvidia sama IBM. Yang lab yang satunya tuh Cray sama Nvidia kalau saya nggak tahu ya saya lupa. Saya ikut proyek yang di Argon. Saya jadi ini Javil engineer ya mas. Jadi harus ada di lokasi.
Jadi itu
Ya Mero, CEO-nya balik ke Indonesia. CEO-nya Intel lama, CEO-nya VMware. Sekarang tinggal lagi krisis CEO di hire balik.
dulu waktu di Inggris dulu
ya.
Waktu dia ini enggak di terus terus main teknologi terus waktu itu di financial itu urus 2006 itu di financial sampai 4 tahun terus waktu pindah software dia bergabung dengan startup company setelah dia di software 2 tahun terus dia pindah ke headquarter Worldgreen. Di Worldgreen tidak ada 2 tahun ke 1 tahun.
Cek. Come on, have a seat here.
Yang masaknya 2 orang saja katanya.
Too many there.
Too many chef, not good katanya.
Too many people.
Too many chef nggak bagus.
Too many people there.
Ustaz say too many people in the kitchen.
Pada motor semua.
John, mana si John sama
Ustaz
Bahir?
Bomo. Come on.
Suami saya mana?
Yang mana?
Suami saya. Sing gampang
Tidak seganteng Dewi. Tadi lagi nyari istrinya katanya. Mas Bowo udah di sini Mbak Ananya.
Tahu aja.
They listening from the kitchen.
Assuming nggak dia listening.
Yeah.
I will make sure I will send the quiz to the kitchen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Alhamdulillah kafa sallallahu ala nabiyil mustafa wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Before we start, usually I ask you a question, but right now I want to ask you later in the end. So the question will be for 2 sessions. Okay, blessing of paradise and the descriptions of hellfire. So now we move to the last session, last but not least, and we hope that this ending is the good ending for us, the noble ending for us, husnul khotimah. So Allah subhanahu basically mentioned about the hellfire and the paradise many times in the Quran. About the hellfire, Allah mentioned that it has seven doors, seven gates. Okay, laha sab'atu abwab. And in a hadith, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that Jannah has 8 gates. Thamaniyatu abwab. Abwabul jannati thamaniyah. Okay. And the rule is, whenever you find ayah which are talking about Jannah, then expect after a while you find also verses which are talking about the hellfire, or vice versa. Or vice versa. Be careful, be careful.
Okay.
Good. Because Allah subhanahu wants us to be optimistic, but also fear of Him. So this is the balance. You cannot find except in Islam the balance which teach you how to fear Allah and also how to hope, okay, His blessings. So always Allah, when He mentions about the Jannah, later He will mention about the nar, the hellfire, or vice versa. Okay, in order to what? In order to keep our hope and fear balance. In order to keep our fear and hope balance. Whenever Allah mentioned about the bad people, about the evil ones, then expect, and you will find absolutely after that, Allah will mention about noble persons, noble people. So Allah subhanahu will make everything balance. Okay, everything balance. About paradise, I said to you that many ayahs, even many surahs, talk about its blessings. But some ayahs, Imam Ghazali said in Ihya Ulumuddin, it like summary, it sums up everything. Like here, in Surah Al-Kahf, ayat number 108, Khalidina fiha la yabghuna anha hiwala. Allah said about the people in Jannah, in the paradise, abiding therein forever without desiring any change therefrom. So they don't want to move. La yabghuna anha hiwala. People of Jannah don't want to move at all. Even, this is very interesting fact, yeah. Even though they know, or every one of us know that Jannah has many levels. Paradise has many levels. But when you are in a level of paradise, you don't want to move. This is the peak of happiness. Sometimes you feel, mashallah, I'm living well here in Chicago, for example. But yeah, people in New York is better. Oh, I want to move there. Okay, you say, oh, I'm okay here. But if there is chance, you want to move. Yeah, I want to. But people in Jannah are not like that. Yeah, they know that there are levels above them, but la yabghuna anha hiwala. They don't want to move, simply because they are happy. It's the peak of happiness. Also, in Surah Az-Zukhruf ayat number 71, Allah said, but yeah, you can ask me, then if Allah subhanahu want to move them, what should happen? Yeah, they move. If Allah wants to move, but they themselves, they don't want to move. Even though they know that there is a better place, they are enough happy. Okay. Therein, okay. In Jannah, Allah said about it in Surah Az-Zukhruf, therein is whatever the souls desire and delights the eyes. Yeah. Wa fiha ma tashtahihi al-anfus wa taladhdhu al-a'yun. Therein you will stay forever. Wa antum fiha khalidun. This ayah is a summary of the Jannah. Therein is whatever the souls desire. There in Jannah, whatever your souls want. whatever you want, you desire, whatever. You can ask, is there any pempek? Is there nasi goreng? Is there martabak? Allah said, wa fiha ma tashtahil anfus. In Jannah is whatever you desire. Is there subway? Is there just a coffee? Is there transportation? Wa fiha ma tashtahil anfus. This is general. Okay, in Jannah, whatever you desire. Also, Allah said about Jannah, about people in Jannah, وَنَزَعْنَا مَا فِي صُدُورِهِمْ مِنْ غِلٍّ, and we shall remove from their hearts any hatred or sense of injury. So in Jannah, for example, you and your friend, you are in one batch, but your level is below his level in Jannah. In dunya, what should happen usually? Envy. In Jannah, no envy anymore. No more envy. Yeah, you know that he's better, but you don't feel that envy. You don't feel that jealous. Okay? You're just happy. This is amazing. I mean, it's very interesting. In the dunya, never happens. Never happens. You should have like envy, even small. Okay? With your friend, with your maybe brother. But in Jannah, you don't want to move and you have no envy anymore. So the peak of happiness, the peak of happiness. Because envy will decrease your happiness, right? Yeah. Yeah. You know that you are better than many of your friends. But when you are very happy, but when you see in the TV, oh, Bill Gates, oh, Jeff Bezos, oh, he's better. Then your happiness somehow is decreased. And you want to be like him. In Jannah, never happens. You are happy enough. It's very, mashallah, the peak of happiness. Allah told us also in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, وَالسَّابِقُونَ السَّابِقُونَ, and the forerunners, meaning people of goodness, do goodness as fast as they can. Those are the nearest in the gardens of bliss, throng from the ancients, and a small band from the latecomers, on luxurious furnishings, reclining on them, facing one another. MashaAllah. So in Jannah, you'll face one another. MashaAllah. Talk to each other. And you can visit. So you can visit the one below you, the one above you. Only visiting is okay. MashaAllah. Serving them will be immortalized youth with cups, pitchers, sparkling drinks, causing them neither headache nor intoxication. So you will find, like, you don't call it alcohol, just call it homer. Even not homer, like sparkling drinks. Okay, but it's okay there. It will not harm you at all. The drink in Jannah. So just be patient. You want to taste the alcohol? Not here. Be patient. Later in akhirah. Easy. Every haram you want it, you desire it in this dunya, just be patient. Just say to yourself, later in akhirah. If you taste it here in dunya, then you you commit sin. Then maybe perhaps you will enter hellfire and you don't taste it in akhirah. And how long you are in this dunya? How long? So please be patient. The smart people are those people who be patient for a while in order to get longer happiness. You work, you struggle 8 hours a day in order to get happiness longer, right? So just be patient. Just be patient. Okay, in this dunya. Imagine you are fasting. Imagine you are fasting, and then you will get breakfast later in akhirah. And fruits of their choice, and meat of birds that they may desire, and lovely companions, the likeness of treasured pearls as a reward for what they used to do. Therein they will hear no nonsense and no accusations. So no bad words, no forbidden words, no ghibah, no anger. Everything is good. Illa qilan salaman salama, but only the greeting peace, peace. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum salam. And those on the right, what of those on the right? In lush orchards and sweet smelling plants and extended shade and outpouring water and abundant fruit, neither withheld nor forbidden, and uplifted mattresses. You have created them of special creation and made them virgins, tender and unaging. So you are unaging in Jannah, you never be. Even all people enter Jannah in 33. 33 as mentioned in a hadith narrated by Imam At-Tabarani that you will enter Jannah in the height of Adam and in the age of Isa. In the height of Adam like 60 feet, very top. Okay, this is he. This was he, our father Adam. In the height of Adam, but in the age of Isa, meaning Isa when he was raised up, 33. 33. Is it good? 33?
So no elderly, right?
Huh?
In Jannah. In
No,
Jannah,
yeah,
there's no elderly.
yeah. Therefore, you know about the joke that Prophet Muhammad SAW made. So like, yeah, ibu-ibu come to him, nenek-nenek, nini, okay. And then the Prophet made a joke. Oh, nini, oh, elder, how to say, yeah, grandma. There is no place for such old girl or such old woman in the Jannah. And then she began to cry. I say, oh, yeah, because every old woman will become lady again, a young lady. 33 is it good? Good age? 33, good. 3. Oh, in the peak of power. Yeah, 33. Okay. Unaging for those on the right, a throne from the ancients, throne from the comes. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ also said, there is a tree in paradise which is so big and huge that if a rider travels in its shade for 100 years, 100 years, he wouldn't be able to cross it. It's very huge tree. 100 years, you ride your horse, you never pass it. 100. Very. Allah also said, this is in Hadith Qudsi. Hadith Qudsi is a hadith that Prophet mentioned that Allah said. Okay, so it's not full Quran, it's hadith, but it's called Hadith Qudsi. Hadith Qudsi is the saying of Allah, but in a hadith. So the Prophet narrated Allah saying, but in a hadith. May Allah bless you. Allah said, I have prepared for my pious servants, which no eye has ever seen, which no ear has ever heard, and no human heart has ever perceived those bounties living apart. So no eye has ever seen, no ear has ever heard, no human heart has ever imagined in Jannah. So nasi goreng in Jannah is unbelievable. Martabak in Jannah, unbelievable. Only the name. Apple in Jannah, unbelievable. We never see it. So it will be different. Therefore, in Surah Al-Baqarah, you recite in the Quran, it says, wa utubihi mutasyabiha. So it's just like, but not the same one exactly. Only the name, but its reality is different. Unbelievable. Next. The Prophet Muhammad SAW also in one occasion, while the Prophet was in a funeral procession, he picked up something and started scraping the ground with it and said, there is none among you but has his place written for him either in the hellfire or in paradise. As Pak Bambang said, all of us has his own destiny, whether into paradise, whether to hellfire. They said, oh Allah the Apostle, oh Rasulullah, shall we not depend upon what has been written for us and give up deeds? Just sleep on the house. Okay, sleep in the house. without anything. Okay, just wait until we die, and we enter either in Jannah and hellfire. Nothing can change. The Prophet also answered, carry on doing good deeds. Keep doing good deeds, for everybody will find easy to do such deeds as will lead him to his destined place for which he has been created. So he who is destined to be among the happy will find it easy to do the deeds characteristics of such people, and vice versa. So the Prophet easily say, just keep doing this, just keep optimist, and Allah will make it easy to you. Allah will make it easy to you. And even we say before that Allah SWT can change the destiny. Allah, he himself can change your destiny based on your deed, based on your dua, and so on. So just be optimist, just go do good deeds. Don't think about what is my destiny, whether in Jannah or in hellfire. No. Okay, it's not your job. Your job is to prove to Allah that you deserve Jannah. You prove to Him that you deserve goodness. But I will end this meeting by saying, or by quoting a hadith narrated by Muslim. It's very powerful hadith, and this is the lesson for us. I hope it will affect us a lot. The Prophet said, the paradise is surrounded by hardships. Al-Jannah, huffatil Jannah bil makarih. The paradise is surrounded by hardships. By jihad, by struggling, by you be patient. It's not easy, but the fruit is sweet. Its fruit is sweet, and the hellfire is surrounded by temptations, by seduction. So be careful, be patient. Okay, don't let shaitan say tell lie to you, and then just easy one time, okay, only once. No, never commit sin again. And if you fall down, and then as soon as possible you repent to Him and ask Allah SWT to forgive you, because the paradise is surrounded by hardships and the hellfire is surrounded by temptation. May Allah SWT make us those patient people, make us those people of Jannah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah min kathiran tayyiban barakan fika ma yuhibbu rabbuna yardah. Ya rabbana lakal hamdu lakal syukur kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma qsim lana min khashyatika ma tahulu bihi bainana wa baina ma'siyatik, wa min ta'atika ma tuballighuna bihi jannatak, wa min al-yaqin ma tuhawwinu bihi 'alaina masa'ib ad-dunya, wa mati'na bi asma'ina wa absarina wa quwwatina ma ahyaytana waj'alhu al-waritha minna waj'al tha'rana 'ala man zalamana wa ansurna 'ala man 'adana wa la taj'al musibatana fi dinina ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا ولا تسلط علينا من لا يرحمنا. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة، نسألك الفردوس الأعلى. اللهم إنا نسألك الفردوس الأعلى. اللهم إنا نسألك الفردوس الأعلى. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. And I just want to give this gift, okay, to mothers there in the kitchen who can answer my question.
Ibu-ibu.
Okay, so
Ready. You are ready? Are you ready to get the quiz?
only there.
Ready. Ayo kasih mic-nya.
Okay, the question is, I mentioned how many doors, how many gates of Jannah, of paradise, and how many gates of hellfire?
How many gates in Jannah? How many gates in hellfire?
Hellfire is open book.
Okay, in hellfire 7. Good. Winning.
Direction of the wind.
Direction of the wind 8. Okay, good. Good.
Oh,
excellent.
Lightning.
Okay, winning.
Pilih oleh.
Iya.
Terus ada tunggu. Sekali, cheers. Oke. Ada? Ada question? I think. No question.
Lagi nanti Mas ya.
Close
Itu
it.
yang main itu ya.
Oke.
Ada main aja kalau
Officially after.
no question and answer.
No.
You want to ask?
I have one question. So as Rasulullah SAW said that Allah prepared the Jannah that no one will ever see, no ear can have ever heard. Right? But then I heard that there is another, either hadith or something that I think one of the lecture in the masjid says that you should not listen to like the music, for example, because of if you don't hear that in the dunya, Allah will give the best ever music in the Jannah. And that's kind of like contradict with our youth specifically. Right? And of course, youth are like music, and of course, it's very hard for us to explain it to our because they want to explore everything in this dunya. Right? So I remember one thing that I think during the SEF program, we have like a spiritual emotions training at the time that we as a human tend to always delay our happiness. One of the example is that when you graduate from the elementary school, just like happy for like few seconds, and then the parent says, "Hey, your middle school is waiting." Same thing after middle school. Hey, don't be too happy. High school is waiting. Same thing again, and until even after we live like a halfway of our life, still always thinking about okay, don't not too happy because another big thing are coming. So my question is that do we really need to delay our happiness, or we happy whenever there is something that is can make us happy?
Firstly, about the music basically is too general with kind of music. It's kind of instrument of music. It's so general question. And scholars they differ about some part of instrument of music, but they agree in many things. For example, they agree that it is okay, it's mubah, it's halal to sing only. Okay, so regardless of the lyrics, it's okay to sing only. Also, the percussion, percussion, again, it's okay for every ulama, every scholar. But as for like guitar, some instruments, it's unfair to say this. Guitar and flat of flute, okay, trumpet, or kind of this. The Jumhur, okay, for madhab, they say it's not allowed. Some scholar, okay, minority of scholars, maybe minority in the past, but majority in this time, say it's allowed. So as for here in America, I don't know the scholars what we say. I just want to say that in Muhammadiyah, is in there. Muhammadiyah is allowed, even it's flute or trumpet, as long as the lyric is okay. And as long as it doesn't prevent you from doing this. But we respect ulama who say that it's haram. We respect it. We do not say that this opinion is the radical opinion. No, we don't say that. This is the evidence is there. The opinion was said from many times for us, and we respect that. But we can still compare the opinions, and perhaps this opinion is suitable for many youth here. So the focus is on the lyrics. So please don't just say that okay, halal, haram. Please keep focus on the lyrics. What kind of lyrics they put, because it will affect them. Lyrics about love, adultery, about anything, alcohol, it will affect your youth. Be careful. Don't just say it's halal, it's halal. No. Please.
Translation.
lyrics, okay? Lyrics, kind of lyrics. Okay, also, I think wise say to haram at all, especially here, so you need approachment. Even you are inside, you are convinced with the of majority. Here, it's not wise to force that opinion. Just keep it in your opinion. It's yours, but the reality of da'wah you need other. Okay. This is about the first one. Okay, so please focus on the music. Also about the video music. The music itself is okay, but the video contains many aurat, contains many unclothed women, for example, so naked women or something like that. May Allah protect us. Then you should prevent your children from doing so. And you should be strict in this way. Because it affects them better. No video, beware and strict. As for the second part of the question about delaying happiness, it's not the rule. Islam don't say delay your happiness. Is there any hadith or Quran saying delay your happiness? No. Enjoy your time. Yeah, because generally speaking, we kind of delay our happiness. But it's not the rule to be happy, delay. You know.
The spirit under the good.
Yeah, but please, under the cover of Sharia. Okay, so if you like to do to commit adultery, for example, they or that stop doing. I want to drink alcohol. Stop. If you consider this as happiness, it's like happiness actually. But if you consider it as happiness, then which one is you should delay? You should stop not doing it. Okay, but other thing, halal Allah says, "Kulman harrama zinata Allah allati akhrajal ibadihi." Whoever say this is haram, the Prophet it means it's very luxury at the time. Means very ridiculous. The Prophet used to wear the good clothes. Even many opinions, they are 10 of the top 10 of Sahabat, 10 of the can I mention some of them?
Umar, Usman,
Sa'id bin Zaid, Abdurrahman bin Auf, Talha bin Ubaidillah, Zubair bin Awwam, Abu Abbas. Who's next? Abdurrahman bin Auf. Okay, Sa'id bin Usman bin Affan. Abdullah, Abu Ubaidah bin Jar. So 10. 7 of them are rich people. 7 of them are rich people. Not rich, million. Jeff Bezos, you guess those men are. Oh my God! Just take a look about the Sirah, the story of Islam. You just cannot believe. Oh, Osman is very rich. So, and Osman enjoyed his life, but also it's good to keep humble. So you can buy, for example, luxury clothes. For example, $100 is expensive. $1,000. But you just buy. I can afford it. I just buy 100 plus 100, the middle. So it's better. It's better. Also, it's called zuhud is that you actually can afford something, can buy something very expensive, but you just keep it middle. It's humble. It's good also, but it's not haram to buy something. It's okay. It's his money. It's your money. You enjoy it. It's halal for you. It's not the sin. So sometimes Shaitan make you believe that Islam is equal. Sometimes Shaitan says like that. You should not be a rich person if you are Muslim. No. I know. Also, we cannot blame some of us. Blame. Look that those kings of some countries or those Muslims, they spend many of their money in Paris, Berlin, USA, kind of person. Was they are Muslim? You blame them? No, you blame them. This is their money. It's their money. As long as they don't commit. The problem is when people to enjoy the life. The rule is staying after Prophet more than okay. Enough, I think.
It happened. There's something else, right?
7.
7 level or 7 layers of heaven.
7, but inside it 100. In other hadith, 100. In order to understand it, it's 7, but there are sub level.
So like 700.
7, but there are 100 sub levels. Okay.
7. And in heaven, you can have anything you want, right?
Yep.
So I have 2 questions. So if you can have anything you want, so let's say I'm in level 7. Can I go up to be on level 1? And also number 2, if I can, so what's the purpose of the tabernacle? Everybody will just say, oh, yeah, get me to level 1.
Okay. The answer is if you just visit, you can. Okay. But you, as Allah said, people of Jannah will not desire to move. You Mr. Robin, you want to move. Even you know that there is a better life, you feel you happy enough to do so. Okay? Okay, so still there are levels. Allah is just. Allah reward everyone based on his deeds. Okay, and if you want only visit, you can do it. Visit. But to move, you want that. Even you want desire. Allah has shared everyone based on his deeds. Anyone Allah said, don't want to do that. Nah. Okay, so the rule is still there. The rule is you will achieve whatever you desire. As for to move, you won't desire. Okay, thank you very much. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Okay, let's pray first.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to pray first because the food will not be ready until an hour.
Until tomorrow.
Mas eu vou lá, então, sai.
Tingkat.
Oi. Sim, I'm not hearing you. Tingkat,
Lantai sama.
lantai 7, lantai 8,
Iya, sama. It's okay. Same meaning.
Kalau kamu lantai orang mikirkan thank you.
Tingkat apa?
Tingkat itu